But because of his relationship with Herb Simon, he focused on Indiana. But the governor's here tonight, the mayor's here tonight. Yeah. It's truly remarkable.
And there's Herb Simon with Kevin Pritchard. Always great. We do this each and every year. Adam Silver joins us here courtside in December as we celebrate the season of giving. What a start, Commissioner, to this NBA season. The TV ratings, the highest we've seen in 15 years. The social media engagement, the streaming numbers. You have to be.
Remember, I was here on opening night for the double overtime game against Oklahoma City.
So maybe you'll bring some more of that luck with you.
Well, but this team, and credit to Rick Carlisle, they always compete, they fight hard, you know, and when I was coming back into Indianapolis this afternoon, just all the time I spent here last season, the finals, was here for the WNBA All-Star game over the summer, so always so much happening here in this community around the game.
Well, you got to be pleased to that very point, because Herb's been such a staunch member of the NBA family. To have this happen for him, it says a lot about what the league and everybody in the office has been able to put together. Pleased about that,
yeah,
I'm sure.
Quinn, absolutely, and what the fans couldn't possibly know is how involved Herb Simon is behind the scenes. You know, he serves on the equivalent of the league's executive committee. He's involved in every decision we've made from the founding of the WNBA now, hard to believe, 29 seasons ago, to everything we're doing in Europe and Africa and in Asia, around the world. But again, so much of it brings attention to the community here in Indianapolis. He loves the game. Again, I mean, he was there in the earliest days of the WNBA. It's wonderful to see the success of the Fever now. He was a great advisor to David Stern, of course, to me as well. And he's just an amazing person on top of all that. And obviously I was out with his daughters on the court just now for the toy celebration. So always thrilled to be here.
Good.
Well, Adam Silver, the commissioner.
For Dallas, Boston. And a lot
impressive.
of that went to the fact that it was a 7-game series. You had more viewers, you had great competition, and that's what it's about. And so, as you said, Chris, to have 7 different teams over 7 years in the championship. And by the way, it's not, again, if teams repeat or whatever, that's fine too. Right. But so it doesn't have to be a different champion every year, but we just want fans in every market to see that their teams have a shot to compete. And they're going to be down years and competitive every night. And there's so much talent out on the floor. They're great. They're an exciting team to watch.
Well, the challenge here has just been getting healthy, because you're right. You mentioned this earlier with Rick. Coach Carlisle, who does a great job with the Coaches Association as well as with the Pacers, is a tremendous leader. And your leadership, I'm saying this, you're probably going to get mad at me. I don't mind. I've known you for many years.
I am going to
go ahead.
Interrupt you on that, only because to your point, it is a family. It's about all of us. And I think we're really fortunate to be part of this industry. Thank you to the fans. None of us would be here without them. And these various stakeholders, it begins with, you know, the owners, you know, and Herb Simon is a leader there. How long are you going to keep at this? This isn't working. And David Stern said, we're going to keep at it. We're just going to keep going because we know we have something here. And now to see the popularity of Caitlin, to see the Fever exploding in popularity, not just here in Indianapolis, Indiana, but globally. It's remarkable. And again, it's like I have 2 young daughters. I can't tell you how excited I am about women's basketball and what we're seeing now in men's basketball here. What Olympics in 28 will be in LA. The amount of energy around that
game is in a great place with great athletes playing at a high level. And I looked at some numbers today. It's number 3, and you got to go all the way back to the 60s. Teams are averaging 117 points per game. We saw how Oklahoma City and the Pacers played with pace during the NBA Finals. Is that something that you and the staff and the competition committee were looking at?
No question. And I'll just add, you know, while people love scoring, the one thing, and I think maybe the league over-calibrated in terms of offense at times, because
the injuries.
Yeah, he did. I mean, the first thing, one of the first things that we talked about was exactly that. The fact that this team continues to play hard. It's playing hard. Look, this is a process. And it's a process for which Coach Carlisle has to figure out who can do what. Because you're in a different role, so everybody's going to be asked to do more. Some, like Shepard is one, for example. Classic example, you ask him to do more. Now, you might stretch him a little bit. But you also learn if he picks up things and can be valuable in other ways.
Nembhard fights and has it blocked by Peyton Watson.
Peyton Watson is a long athlete. My goodness, is he long.
And the Pacers have dipped into their third center. Tony Bradley is in. You saw him while we were talking to the commissioner. Hit a baseline jumper. He's guarding Jokic right now.
Well, this is Coach Carlisle giving both because he's got a big enough body.
What a move by Jokic.
Yeah, footwork is exquisite, but you want to put as many different looks on Jokic as you can because he's just that difficult to cover.
8 straight points for Denver after the Pacers had cut it to 1. Siakam hits the jumper. Pascal has 8. Murray has 10. He's the only double-figure scorer in the game. And Siakam has 8 to lead the Pacers. Watson the catch. And it hangs on the rim. And the former UCLA Bruin could not get it to go. Nembhard goes inside and draws the foul on Cam Johnson.
You talk about
13 assists in the loss to Dallas as Juris Walker back in. Now a message from Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
Big Mike.
Your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent helps guide you through the process.
And Nembhard, who earlier missed a pair of free throws, hits them both. And the Pacers down 5, 48-43. Nembhard guards his teammate on the Canadian national team, Jamal Murray.
He's by himself there. You can hear him saying ISO.
Blocked by Bradley. And the Pacers have a 5-on-4 because Joker is late getting back. Skip pass to Walker.
Yeah, but that pass was a floating pass. The faster one, he can get a shot off.
Matthew.
Same thing. That one's what they try to do is get you to float the pass instead of get it in directly.
Watson, and they'll set the half-court offense. Pacers have 6 first-half turnovers, and Murray makes them pay.
Yeah, that's why you can't turn it over, because they'll make you pay either fast in the fast break scenario, and they've got people good enough to make you play if they play half court.
And Nembhard got the basket. Andrew Nembhard has 9. He had 22 and 6 assists back in November when these teams played. It was his first game back after missing 7 games with that shoulder injury he suffered on opening night here against Oklahoma City.
He's by himself again. Nice job getting the body on him. Just fall asleep. They cannot fall asleep.
Bruce Brown, 8th-year veteran out of Miami with his 2nd field goal. And now Nembhard had it blocked by Watson, and Brown up ahead and lays it in. Bruce Brown has 6.
What they've been able to put on Denver, Braun is not here, but they've been able to put athletes on the floor. And when you do that, they make the passing lanes much more difficult to pass in.
Denver getting up and down the floor. Johnson for 3, and the lead is double figures. And an Indiana timeout. Aaron Gordon, 2 starters that are out with injury. No timetable on their return. Nembhard off to Bradley screen. Dumps it out to Mather, and he just missed a 3. Shot clock down to 7. Nembhard goes inside over Murray and missed it. And Watson with the rebound. And they run that offense through Jokic, such a terrific passer, #1 in the NBA. Skip pass goes to Jones.
Wide open shot. When he's on, it really makes it difficult because they run that high pick and roll. You try to make a decision whether you switch it, whether you want to trap it, and if Murray's making that shot, that's one. But you get Murray and Jokic making that shot, it puts that much more pressure on him.
Now they switch back. Furphy guarded by Watson, and that's an offensive foul. It's on Bradley.
Yeah, definitely.